What's going on, nation? Follow up RC here, and welcome to another video. And I know it's been a while. I want to apologize for that. It was a few changes that we were gonna talk during next videos, but I will definitely be posting more videos. In meantime, I kind of had to change my approach to RC, and I'm more into crawlings now, even though I still have my bashers in there. But I do more crawling at the moment, and this is actually my first Traxxas. This is the high trail version, is the Ford F150 1979 model, I think, and it is beautiful. I've been running this guy non-stop, and I am very happy. Now, it's not a full detail review we're gonna do here because there's plenty of those out there. What we're gonna do is I done a few upgrades that I want to talk about them to see if they worked to do them or not. Also talk about a few aspects that people sometimes talk, about how the electronics, they're not really good. We're gonna talk also about that. So yeah, here you have the F150 high trail version. So it will come already with the high trail, well, the extra height that you're not gonna have for example on your normal TRX4. It is beautiful. It brings this nice roll cage here on the back. This is different wheels that I did put in. They are beadlocks from Injora, and they look very nice. Also very nice tire, very squishy. I will probably have to do some changes on the tires because I think the foam that I put here is a little bit too high. It is a two-stage foam, but it's been working actually pretty damn good. And as you can see, it has a few scuffs here and there because I've been using this bad boy non-stop. Now, under the hood is pretty much stock. There we go. So, clipless body, absolutely love that. Is one very good thing that Traxxas has. Under the hood, like I said, pretty much stock. I didn't change any electronics so far, but one thing that I done, as you know, it will bring locking diffs on your controller. Now, I did change the controller for my radio link. I use this on pretty much all my RCs. It's a bit easy to have one controller for everything. And I choose, and here is where I done a mistake. I should have bought the TRX4 because the TRX4 does not bring lock, well, those two servers that is gonna lock and unlock your differential front and back, and also the 2-speed. Now the 2-speed I find myself to actually use quite a lot. But those, I just lock them and I unplug them here. I'm not using them at all. I always use my diffs completely locked. But at least they bring that if you want to use it, so it is absolutely fine. Another thing that I did change was the servo. I do have, it is a 25 kilo servo, those pretty cheap. The reason for that, here I always put an extra battery here on the front. It's extra weight, and if my battery runs out, I will have an extra one to run. 25 kilo servo, those cheap ones that you can buy on I don't know, eBay, Amazon. And the one that was here is actually the Traxxas. It is Metal Gear, and it's kind of quick and everything, but I feel that it doesn't have that much power. And this one with 25 kilo is going to give me much power. And also because I did add some brass, so I knew that servo will probably bring me some problem because it was already very weak with the normal without brass. So I can imagine with the brass that is not gonna be that good. In terms of motor and ESC, it is stock. I'm, to be honest, very happy with that. It crawls absolutely fine. Obviously it's really gonna depend on kind of terrain. If you want to go to pro competitions, you probably might change that for the OP wing with the fusion with the FOC technology. That's something that might change in the future, but at this point I am very happy with this ESC. And even the servers that didn't fail on me yet, and even if this one fell, I'm still gonna have two that I can use them there. When it comes to the brass, I did put quite a lot of brass, and Okay, so I took the wheel off because it is actually easier. So as you can see, it is a little bit dusty. Obviously, I've been using it. From this seat right here, the portal, and also the front of the portal, it is completely brass. This thing is kind of heavy. I couldn't find the Injora in stock, so I did use this one right here. I think it's called Easy RC Boy or something like that. I was a little bit skeptical about the quality, but they're actually very, very good. I will put a picture on the screen where I got them on Amazon. The bearings and everything fits just perfect. So I did upgrade all of that on the front. Also, I don't know if you can see there, but I did upgrade the cover of the diff right there to brass, and I did put this protection right there. The wheels, like I said, I still have to do a little bit of tuning on those ones because I don't know, I don't like to have, at least on my crawlers, venting on the tires, but I feel yeah, I need to put a foam there that is a little bit short. I think this one is 130 mils, so it comes really to the edge of the tire. And this is the wheels that come stock. They are beautiful, 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 but they're not bead locks. They're just, you know, glue in there. On the back, same thing. So like I say, I did upgrade, as you can see, the portals completely brass, the cover as well, and on the bottom you're gonna see those plates. So this plate, top one here, where it gets all your links, and obviously the one on the front. And that's the only upgrades I done on this bad boy. Now, is it gonna make a big difference? To be honest, it doesn't make a massive difference. And if you want to upgrade something, unless you're looking for something very specific to have that kind of crawling, to have a lot of weight on the front and maybe not as much on the back. Now, I know I need to tune my tires a little bit more, and I found that the brass will give me a little bit more dig, if that makes sense. So when he's pushing, when he's going forward, I feel that he digs a little bit better. But when he's crawling, he's still gonna tip over because the center of gravity on this one is kind of high due to the fact that it is the lifter version. So if you're thinking that the brass is gonna make maybe a massive difference, I don't think so at this point. Maybe in the future I can change a few things that the brass is gonna help with that. But at this point, I mean, this costs about £100 for front and back, £110 or something like that. It is a little bit of money that you might want to invest maybe in the motor, even though I do love this motor NESC combo, but you can use, you know, a brushless one that is going to be more efficient. It's going to have the FOC technology that is going to be extremely good. So it is a few things that you might want to invest your money first before you go to the brass. That might make a huge difference. Another thing that I'm gonna change, and I'm kind of sad about it, is the bumpers. I do love these bumpers, the way they look, but they get a little bit caught, especially if you, I mean, if you do rocks or trailing, they're fine, but when you go departure angles, arrival angles, and even here on the corner, sometimes they catch. So I might change to something a little bit smaller. Might not gonna be chrome. Actually, I do love the chrome. And another thing that I did put is obviously the starter button, so you don't have to every time take your cover. This thing is extremely cheap and works great. You just go in here, you don't need to take anything out, put your finger, press the button, as you can see is on, and you can go again, and you can turn it off. As you can see, very easy. So this is a very good investment. I didn't put any lights yet or anything like that. If I'm planning more upgrades, I will bring a video on the upgrades I'm gonna do. Like I say, maybe in the future changing to a brushless system to have a little bit more efficiency. I've been using also the 2 speeds, you know, when I'm trailing and I want to reach from one point to another point a little bit quicker, I will use the 2 speed, and it's actually pretty good. But the differentials, if I knew it, I probably had bought like the Sport version. They also have a high trail version, and I had saved a little bit more money because they didn't come with those, and I even could invest in a server to put the 2-speed working on that one. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, no full review, just more the upgrades I done and the difference that they make or not. But I do have a few more crawlers that we're gonna do some videos on it. I'm gonna be more consistent on the videos. So if I'm not, please let me know on the comments, push my ears and say, hey, where are the new videos? But anything that is going to be upgrades, anything like that, I will do a video. And I also will do some crawling in the futures. When I'm crawling with it, I will do some videos so you can have a look to see how it goes. We're gonna wrap it up. Thanks for everything. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I wish you all the best and keep on rolling.